Hey everybody, it's Thursday, which means it's box day. I did get my box today, earlier today, but I was busy where I was and didn't have a chance to bring it home right away. But I do have everything that was in the box, including the ice packet with the other stuff with me. I just transferred it from the bulkier box into a couple of bags so that way it'd be easier for me getting it home. And I'm going to show y'all what all came in the box this time, and we'll be back on a little later to prepare the food. I got a short introductory card on some of the things that are going to be co-starring for dinner tonight, like massaged kale. Doesn't that sound intriguing? And it explains how to break everything down. Um, Fresh veggies, which is always number one with me. Okay, in today's box, container of it's a quart of gluten-free chicken stock, which is very nice because automatically I can think of a bunch of things to do with it. But I'm going to try to stay with the program and do at least one, hopefully both of the recipes during this week. But like I said, I have some things in mind that I think would be pretty awesome to do with that too. But we got the chicken stuff. I'll hold off on that for a minute because it's in the frozen pack. This is my friend, massaged kale. Isn't it lovely? Kale is really good for you. It's full of all kinds of nutrients. And if you've seen any of my old videos, go check back through my playlist. I know there's over 300, but hey, you can dehydrate it, put part of that stuff away so that if you need it in the cold season and you don't feel like going out to the store, you have it because it's really easy to reconstitute it, make it into some soup or into a vegetable lasagna, really yummy, and have some good old fashioned nutrients, and they're going to taste fabulous. But look at that, isn't that beautiful? Fresh from the garden kale, and I mean fresh. A small package of spaghetti. Usually we go to the store and you end up getting these gigantic packs. But if you're cooking for one, when you open that gigantic pack, you're going to be either putting the rest of that into a large Ziploc bag or plastic bag or tying it, taping it up, or doing something because you don't want your food to be a waste, especially in this economy. It's best to like save and have what you really need. This is about enough for a couple of people. This is about enough spaghetti for a couple of people. Nice small pack. If you have a spaghetti spoon, and I don't actually have a spaghetti spoon, but I'm going to say mention it anyway. If you have a spaghetti spoon, which is one of those big spoons that look like this, like it has sections sticking up, and there's a hole right there in the middle, that hole is used to measure a single serving of spaghetti. So you grab a single serving, you put it through, and that's your measurement for one serving of spaghetti. But I don't have that, and I'm just used to figuring all that out just in my head. You know, when I went from cooking for four to down to cooking for one, I just did the math and just made it simpler for me. We have more goodies. We've got our lovely salad greens and some nicely freshly grown cabbage. Fresh from the garden, I presume. We got lemons, which lemons are always good to have. I just bought a bag of lemons last week, but that's okay because I'm going to use these lemons too. 3 lemons. What else do we have? White hominy. Hominy is like grits, but larger. It's mostly just made of like a white corn with some salt. So it does have some sodium in this. We'll see what recipe this goes with. Garlic. Yay, because not only will I use individual bulbs as needed, some of this, yes, I will probably dehydrate because I do dehydrate some garlic and keep it aside in a jar. Because then if you use garlic powder, you can like blend that dehydrated garlic down and make it a powder and have it in a shaker container like a salt or pepper shaker. But since I don't use table salt, because a lot of things have sodium in them anyway, I do use the garlic. But I like to keep my blood pressure down, so I try to be mindful about how much sodium I add to my diet. But yay for garlic. And dare I say, 2 more onions? Yay! Because you know what's going to happen with these. One will be dehydrated for now, the other one is going to be chopped and cooked fresh in the meal. No waste. That's what I always say. And a can of diced tomatoes and some chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. I do have a bunch of red peppers. And I don't know if you saw that video when I went shopping and I bought that gigantic bag of dehydrated red peppers, which is just awesome because as as the growing season changes, depending on what's happening out there, it's nice to be prepared and have a little bit put back. Because if not enough is available to be harvested, I still have what I need to be able to make what I need to make because I like things a little bit spicy. Okay, let's open up this last thing and see what we have here in the ice pack that is starting to thaw, I can tell. A little drippy. I'm glad they do at least prepare it this way and put it in that gigantic ice pack. And we have ground turkey. Ground turkey, that's nice. I can think of some things to do with that already, especially with the spaghetti and got tomato sauce and take one of these onions. Oh yeah, it's gonna be happening. I think we might make some kind of spaghetti with some of the ground turkey tonight. And oh, the chicken stock will be used on another night for something else. But the 2 recipes that they gave, lemon pasta with greens. That's yummy and that sounds like a winner. My other recipe is easy weeknight pozole. Pozole is a type of a soup. Um, it goes all the way back to the Aztecs. It's a long time recipe, and you know you can shred cabbage and put other stuff in there, so on and so forth. I won't go into it all deep, but yummy. Sounds really good. So that's what we're cooking with tonight. Join me later for some lemon pasta with greens. Look forward to talking to you again soon. You take care.